everybody, welcome back to the Tom Tries channel. I'm your host Tom, and today we continue our quest in Marvel Champions of the card game in a little segment we're calling the Marvel Gauntlet, where we take a hero, we try to get them all the way through each and every villain that is currently available in the game. And we're currently working on Black Widow, and today she'll be taking on the Rhino, as she was victorious against Claw last week. And there may that may be up for debate. There may have been a couple of issues in that game, but hey, you know what? It happens. But today, the Rhino is going to be trying to break in. It's the very basic set, very first one you do. Thinking, why not? Well, we'll give it a whirl. Rhino's attacking shield facility, and we've got the bomb scare encounter module in there as well. And this one is a very simple 7 threat on there will cause that to immediate advance. And if that stage is completed, the players lose the game. So we have to be very cautious with this one. And Rhino is trying to smash through the facility wall and steal a shipment of vibranium. You must stop him. Rhino is going to be starting with 14 health. Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, going to be starting with her 9. We've already got decks shuffled. We'll still give this one another cheeky little shuffle. And we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. See what we start with. We've got Acrobatics, big fan of that one. We've got the Energy, really good, especially if we want to get Bucky out. Ooh, and we also have Strength too. So let's. Ooh, we've got a decent opening right now. How do we want to go about this? We could get a preparation in, and we could. So if we use our strength here, we will be able to play this grappling hook. And on this one, it has a hero interrupt. When you reveal a treachery, discard grappling hook, cancel the effects of that treachery and discard it. And with that, we have a response here. The mission prep, after you play a preparation card, like so, we get to draw 1 card. Power of Justice. Oh, beautiful. This gives us double energy if we're paying for a Justice card. And you know something? I think we may just do that. It's either that or we try to get this Acrobatics out too, which would not be a bad idea. It would make Bucky cost 2 as Winter Soldier. Reduce the cost to play Winter Soldier by 1 for each preparation card you control. So yeah, let's Stealth Strike's nice. It deals 4 damage, but this Acrobatics not only protects us, but it eliminates the boost card on Rhino's attack. So, all right. So otherwise we can deal 4 damage straight up. The enemy wouldn't be defeated, so it doesn't help with the scheme. So, all right. Yeah, we're gonna spend this to get Acrobatics out. We don't get to draw another one. That was a kind of a once per round situation. We now have 2 preparations out, so Bucky Barnes is now at a cost of 2. We're gonna flip over to the Black Widow side, spend the energy card to get us 2 energy to pull out Bucky Barnes, and I think we're just gonna hold on to Power of Justice until we can actually spend that on a Justice card. Now let's do a little bit of attacking. Bucky is going to attack Rhino for 2, but he'll take collateral damage with the pip that is below here. So Rhino's now down to 12, and we'll have Black Widow attack for 2, taking Rhino down to 10. Not a bad start. That will wrap up our turn, so let us get everyone untapped. We need to draw back up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. See what we got going on. Interrogation room, synth suit, Widow's Bite, and Safe House 29. All right, we go to Rhino's side. We'll be putting 1 threat onto the scheme. Now Rhino's going to be attacking. Rhino has an attack of 2, which is kind of strong, but I am sitting on Acrobatics. So I may just take the damage, not do the defense. So right now 2 plus 1, currently 3. So I almost want to wait for that to be higher to use acrobatics, but yeah, let's just use it. So when a boost card is turned face up, discard acrobatics, cancel the boost icons on that card, deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon canceled this way. So we canceled 1, so this will take Rhino down to 9. Rhino's attack is still going to get through, but before we do that, in response, we have this Widowmaker ability. After you trigger the ability of a preparation card you control, deal 1 damage to the enemy. So this will take Rhino down to 8 health. And we need to take Black Widow down to 7 with the 2 damage that came through. Now we come over to the encounter phase. Ooh, the Burn Notice obligation. Now we could either exhaust to remove this card from the game, or discard the preparation card you control. The highest cost. Can't this card gain Surge? Now this is good. It kills out a Treachery, and we spent 2 to get it. But do we want Black Widow exhausted this turn? I don't think so. We've got the synth suit that we're gonna try to get out. So I think we want to keep the grappling hook, because this works well with these cards here. So we will exhaust Black Widow instead. Brings the turn back over to us. All right, what would we like to do this turn? Well, we could potentially... Yeah, because as I said, I do want to get the synth suit out. It is very helpful. So let us spend the 1, 2, and 3 to get out the synth suit. Black Widow will have +1 defense, and a hero responds after you trigger the ability of a preparation card you control. Exhaust synth suit to ready Black Widow. Very, very helpful. We're gonna sit on Power of Justice. We'll have Bucky attack. He'll attack for 2 more damage. That'll wrap up our turn. So let's ready everyone back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with our hand limit. Okay, some more upgrades. All right, we go to Rhino's turn. First, the scheme advances by 1, so that's 2 of 7. Rhino is going to attack, and we are going to opt to take the defense because it's currently at a defense of 3 versus his attack at 2. See what happens. That's 2. It is 3 on the nose. No damage is coming through. Now we go to the encounter, and we got a Treachery. Rhino heals 4 damage. I think we are going to use this preparation tech to cancel the Treachery card and discard it. That will exhaust Sin Suit to ready Black Widow back up, and because we used a preparation, that'll take Rhino down to 5 health. Not a bad turn, in all honesty. Turn comes back to us. So what shall we do? We do have this Black Widow's Gauntlet, which I would love to get out. So let's actually spend the Quinn Carrier, generate the 1 to get the Gauntlet out. Exhaust Black Widow's Gauntlet, generate a wild resource for a preparation card. We'll go ahead and do that to get Widow's Bite out. Widow's Bite, after a minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage to that minion and stun it. And we'll finally spend our Power of Justice to get Counterintelligence out, which, once again, a preparation. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard Counterintelligent, prevent 3 of that threat. If we slightly go back in time, we could maybe get another card out and recover 2, but I don't think so. I think we'll just sit like this. We're gonna have Bucky attack for 2. Taking down to 3. We're gonna have Black Widow also attack, bringing Rhino down to 1 health. Not bad for us. That's gonna be it for our turn, so we will ready everything back up. I need to get another collateral onto Bucky. He's only got the 1 health left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stealth Strike, Quake, Nick Fury, target acquired, and Dance of Death. All right, not terrible. Not terrible at all. So the scheme will go up by 1. Then Rhino's going to attack. We will defend. So we've got... Yeah. Yeah, having only the one scheme isn't too terrible. I'm going to leave that one alone. Yeah, all right. This isn't bad. So we're defending at a defensive 3 with the synth suit. This, no additional. So completely blocked. Now we go to our encounter. An attachment, forced interrupt when Rhino attacks. The attack game's overkill. Excess damage to an ally from this attack is dealt to that ally's controller. The end of this attack, discard charge. That's a bit rough for us. This attaches to Rhino. There's no way of getting rid of that, I'm afraid. But Rhino's gonna have an attack of 5. Little rough for us right now. Yeah, I don't have any way of currently getting rid of it. So, play comes back over to us. What shall we do? Okay. Well, I think I almost want to leave Bucky out to tank the damage from this, because that's 5 coming out. And if we currently, as long as we deal 1 point of damage to Rhino, he's going to go to stage 2. I don't know if we necessarily want to deal with that right now. Or we could Stealth Strike at a cost of 3. That would defeat the enemy to get rid of two threats. Now, I would have to check to see if that actually counts on defeating from the stage 1 to stage 2. I would, you know, I think it would work that way. All right. Let's use Black Widow's Gauntlet to get target acquired out. After boost card is turned face up, discard it to cancel the boost ability. We could get Quake out to help us out. That might not be a terrible idea, because then Winter Soldier can take the damage, but anything left over is coming to us no matter what we do. And I do want to hold on to Dance of Death. Dance of Death deals 6 damage. So we'll spend Nick Fury and Stealth Strike to get Quake out. Quake is gonna eat a little bit of damage for us. And by that, maybe 2. So Winter Soldier is going to attack Rhino for 2, but, well, there's a little bit of a waste, because the leftover is not going to go to the stage 2, but yeah, we'll do it. So this takes Rhino's first form out. Rhino now moves to 15 health points per player. And now we need to get Breaking and Taken out. Alright, we'll go through, we'll find Breaking and Taken. There it is. So, when revealed, place an additional 1 threat here. Rhino's breaking things and taking them. That's I like that. And then 1 encounter card during the villain phase. We definitely want to get rid of the scheme if we can so help it. And this starts with 3 already placed upon it. We do have this left over. Not really going to help us a ton. We're going to leave Quake, as Quake's about to tank some damage for us, hopefully. We could have her try to just attack Rhino. We could have Quake take one of those off. I don't think 1 would be that helpful for us right now. We could flip to the other side, just so we can, because we can knock the scheme off. Well, not really, because it would still get 1 no matter what, and then we could prevent up to 3 on the second one. Right now he's swinging for 6. We would take a guaranteed 4 right off the bat with the overhit. Oh, that's a bit rough, especially when we only have 7 and we haven't seen a boost card yet. If there's at least an ability, we can get rid of it. Do we try to deal with the scheme this turn and try to snake around the dodge? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna flip. So we're gonna flip to the Natasha Romanoff side. We're gonna play Quake, drop a threat. But the downside is what's about to happen. So that'll end our turn, so we'll ready everything back up. We will draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we'll get counterintelligence. Target acquired. Not anything. So these have the max 1 per player. So we currently can't get them out. But we've got attack acrobatics back, which I'm a big old fan of. So the scheme's gonna get 1, and now we will flip. So Rhino's gonna scheme for 1 plus 2 more. So let's do counterintelligence. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard counterintelligence to prevent 3 of that. So we'll put that right on back. And now we have to deal with the encounter, which right now we have to remember is a +1 encounter. When revealed, so we got Hydra Bomber. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. We'll take the 2 damage. And we'll also, oh, that's a hero response. I cannot use Widow's Bite. Yeah, after minion enters play, discard Widow's Bite, deal 2 damage. But we're on Alter Ego side, so we, I'm afraid, can't do that. And number 2, when revealed, the villain schemes. So he is going to crank this up to 4. All right, that was a little rough. So we've got Hydra Bomber in play. We've got the scheme is up. Oh boy, oh boy. Play comes back to our side. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend 1 counterintelligence to get attack acrobatics out. After you play a preparation card, draw 1 card. See what we get. Oh, a second Dance of Death. That is good damage. We could immediately get rid of these 3. Use Dance of Death. It is a hero action. So, do we heal? Do we flip? I think we're flipping. Yeah, we're gonna flip. So, we are back to our Black Widow side. We have spent the 3 to do our Dance of Death. We will deal 1 damage to an enemy, then 2 damage to an enemy, and then 3 damage to an enemy. Right now, I think those are all going to go. So 1's going to Rhino, taking him down to 14. 2 is going to go to Hydra Bomber. Yeah, we'll do 2 to the Hydra Bomber, and then we'll do 3. 1, 2, 3, bringing Rhino to 11. That's coming down. Should we have healed before we flipped over, taking to 8? Yeah, all right. So we're going slightly back in time. So we did flip this turn, but we hadn't taken an action with Black Widow yet. So we'll flip, but we're gonna take the heal action this time, just to help us out, because we know damage is coming. And I think. Do we want Quake to 1, 2, 3, 4? That's 4 of 7. That's a little scary right now. And we do 2 encounters every turn. We could have Quake take down to 9. And if we defend, we still have the attack acrobatics. May not be a bad play. Okay, so Quake is going to attack. Going to take Rhino down to 9 health. Oh wow, we all right, Rhino is after a little hiccup, Rhino's down to 9 health. And that will take Quake out of the equation due to the collateral damage. And that's, I do believe, going to wrap up the turn. We should have probably used the Black Widow's Gauntlet to get the attack acrobatics out. A little bit of a mistake on our part, but we'll do well. Everything is re-readied. We need to draw 4 more cards, 1, 2, 3, and 4 with our hand limit there. Spell strike. Ooh, Covert Ops. Like that. That takes 4 threat from the scheme and confuses the villain. Would have been really good a little bit ago to help prevent that damage. So he is going to scheme. Takes us to 5 of our 7. Rhino is going to attack. Black Widow's defending. Right now he's swinging for 6. 3 is getting through no matter what we do. So let us add his boost. There is nothing on the boost. So 3 is coming through. We could cancel the boost icons on that card and deal 1 damage for everyone discarded. That way we can at least get her re-readied. No, let's just do it this way. 1, 2, and 3, taking us down to 5 health. And this is discarded after that attack. It's good for us. Now we go to the encounter step. Hard to keep down when Rhino heals 4 damage. So, taking us to 13. And we have to deal with another. Rhino attacks you. If a character is damaged by this attack, the character is stunned. The Rhino will attack for 3. I don't have anything to defend it with. So 1, 2, and 3. Natasha's down to 2 health, and we took damage, so we are sitting on a stun. All right. Play now comes back to us, and this is a little rough. I think what we will do is we're gonna spend our 3 here to play Covert Ops, remove 4 threat from a scheme. I'll take this down to 1 and confuses the villain. Should we flip to the other side? Doesn't do us a ton of help. All right, yeah, yeah, let's just ride this out and see what happens. So we ready everything back up. Black Widow is still currently stunned. Actually, let us flip. This way we can get some more cards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Coulson, Covert Ops again. Black Widow's Gauntlet, Surveillance Team, and Genius. Not bad. This will apply 1, 2 of 7. Not bad. Rhino attacks but is confused. So card goes away. Now we go to the encounters. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control if no cards were discarded this way. Let us discard. Yeah, let's get rid of target acquired. That's not bad. And our second is Hydra Mercenary. So we will immediately use Widow's Bite. After a minion enters play, discard this, deal 2 damage to said minion. That's 2 of 3. It gets a stun. And while that Hydra mercenary, 0 scheme, 1 attack, while it's on the guard side, I cannot attack the villain. So while it's out, I can't attack the villain, is what we meant to say. That should wrap up that turn. Perfect. All right, we're back to us. We're gonna spend 1, 2. So on a thwart action, I would have to flip this back over. So we've got 1, 2, 3 here to play Covert Ops to remove 4 threat from a scheme. Which will confuse the villain. We are gonna have her try to attack, but that'll at least just knock the stun off. We're going to sacrifice Coulson to get the other Gauntlet out. This way we can spend a little bit more for the preparations. And that's about all we can do on this turn. Not great, it's not terrible. We're brink of death, which, you know, delightful, but the enemy's not attacking this turn, and we can even get rid of that +1. We pass her turn over. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're close to a reshuffle. All right, the enemy side. This is now up 3. Rhino would attempt to attack. Hydra mercenary would attempt to attack, and let's do an encounter. All right, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I cannot take 2 damage, so that's how that's gonna have to be. All right, encounter card's over, so it's back to us. So how do we want to go about this? I need to spend 3 for that Dance of Death. We're gonna spend 2 to get this grappling hook out. And then we're gonna spend these 3 to Dance of Death. So we're gonna deal 1 damage to the Hydra mercenary, 2 damage to the Hydra bomber, 3 damage to the Rhino, taking him down to 10. That's not terrible for us. Say we didn't put this out right away, because I think Black Widow is going to come over to this side and draw the 1 card for playing the preparation. I'm a little out of order, please forgive me. We got Spycraft. Play only if you control a spy character. Not bad. It's not great either. Not really anything I can do with it. No, I should not have flipped over. Could have dealt the damage. We were still sitting on the attack acrobatic, so I could have completely blocked it. But instead, we will tap and heal 1, 2, and 3. Now, end of our turn, we ready everything back up. We draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. After a shuffle. Instead of just flipping it over, let's actually shuffle. Might actually help a little bit. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so villain schemes, no matter what we do. So it is at 5. So the advance. Then Rhino is going to, oh, this might be GG. Rhino's gonna 1 plus 2 more. Oh, there's not a thing I can do about it. Can I? I just blew this game. Oh, I'm afraid the break-in happens. That is gonna take us up that scheme by 3, which is more than that 7. Oh, if we would have just stayed on the other side, we had a chance. We absolutely had a chance, but because I drew the card, I wasn't gonna take it back. Oh, that's rough. So I'm afraid break-in goes off. Rhino made it through into the facility. Oh, no shame there, Natasha. That was completely on me. You had a good run though. You should have made it through to the next round. This may have made up for our last game just a little bit. But hey, we'll be back next time on the Gauntlet with another Marvel hero. Let's see how far that they can make it through the Gauntlet. So far, we've had a 0, we've had a 1. Maybe if we start getting a little better at the game, we can go a little bit further in the next one. So, hey, if you like the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Marvel Champions card game, other board game content, indie video game stuff here on the Tom Tries channel as well. And until next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.